Okay, boys and girls, now that you've read tornado, let's look at our written response. Okay, so the very first thing we should do, of course, is write our name at the top. And you don't have to worry about the date. If you do want to write the date, it's on the board. Okay, and let's go ahead and begin. Okay, number 1 says, let's read our directions. It says, read the passage, restate the questions, and answer the questions using complete sentences. Okay, so what they're saying is use complete sentences. We don't just write a few words down for our answer. Okay, that's very kindergarten and first grade. We're going into third. Okay, let's look at number 1, part A. It says, why did the author write this passage? Okay, so let's first go ahead and restate, just like we did the other day. How would we restate this question? We would start by saying the author wrote this passage, just like the one we completed the other day. Okay, and that is your restate. Now what you have to do is complete it with the answer. Okay? Why did the author write this passage? So remember, a good start is to first look at the title. Okay? And then think about why the author would write this passage. Go ahead and pause the video. Write your answer down. Proofread it, making sure that you use the capital letter and the correct punctuation at the end, and then you're ready to move on to question number 2. Okay, did you answer question number 1? Remember, the restate that we wrote together is not your full answer. You have to answer the question. Okay, let's go on to part B. It says, which sentences supports your answer to part A? So, support means to give more or prove your answer to part A, right? So, whatever your answer was that you wrote here, okay, is what you need to prove. So let's start by restating the question, right? So we would restate it by the sentences that supports my answer is, okay, and then you've done your restate. And now what you need to do is answer the question. So which sentence supports or proves your answer to part A? That's what you're going to write after the word is. When you're done writing your answer, you're going to go back and read your answer and make sure that your answer starts with a capital, ends with a period, and makes sense. Go ahead and pause this video and answer question number 2. Okay, are you ready for question 3? Let's start question 3. It says, which word in the passage suggests the meaning of funnel as used in the passage? Okay, which word in the passage suggests the meaning of funnel as used in the passage. So I'm going to put a box around funnel. I'm going to go back to my passage and I'm going to find the word funnel in the passage and I'm going to put a box around it. And when I do, I'm going to read some sentences before and after the word funnel so that I can learn what that word might mean, because the author a lot of times gives clues, and those are called context clues. Did you find it? Let's go ahead and restate the question. The word in the passage that suggests, that kind of means hints, right? The meaning of funnel is, okay? And you're going to find that word that kind of gives a hint to what the word funnel means in the passage. Okay, when you found that word, go ahead and write it in, and then you will have answered the question, and you're going to put a check after answer. Go ahead and pause this video, write your answer, and then read back what you wrote for number 3. Does the sentence make sense? Did you start with a capital and end with punctuation? If the answer is yes, you can go ahead and move on to question number 4. Question number 4, it says, how does the diagram on the top of page 5 add to the passage? How does the diagram on the top of page 5 add to the passage? They want to know how it helps the passage. Let's go ahead and restate our question. The diagram adds to the passage because, okay, what does it do to help us understand the passage? Okay, go ahead and pause this video, find your answer, write it after because, and then you can check off your A for answer. When you're done, go back and proofread your answer for number 4. Make sure it starts with a capital and ends with punctuation. Does your sentence make sense? Okay, when you have done all of that, you have completed the assignment. Good job, pat yourself on the back. And you can put the paper on the done side of your do done folder and start working on another assignment. If you need to go back, you can always do so by rewinding the video. Good luck.